Like peace put together become whole for you and yours, family. Now, something just been on my mind, my heart, my soul, my spirit. Maybe I can chime in about it, family. Y'all know it's Easter, so most people should know now. uh, Easter is Ishtar, so truly, you know, you celebrate, a fertility goddess, which is nothing truly wrong unless it just will be your lack of understanding. But Easter is nowhere in the Bible, truly. But you still celebrate it, meaning you're doing things of the world. But how I can bring it back around, but you still have to go through your own testament on it. How I can bring it back around to the inside, because right now you're following what the Bible say when I was a child, you're a childish things, because they made Easter commercialized and connected with our spirituality in Christ. You feel me? And basically capitalized off of it with money, with a bunny and egg, which is nothing, truly within spiritual meaning, unless you know signs and symbols. Different story. But going back into Easter, so which is Ishtar, which is a fertility goddess, which is, how the Romans or the Greek, I think, broke down an attribute of how they understood God. They had different attributes of God or how they viewed God, which is nothing wrong with that, less your lack of understanding, because God is everything. You have to compute that in your own way. So, going into that, family, that Ishtar or Easter, you feel me, you celebrate, but it's nowhere in the Bible unless you look and say that, well, which it is. It can be Mary. It can be, what do you say, wisdom is her name. It can be in the book of Jeremiah when it says she is the queen of heaven. That would be Ishtar, different attributes of her, you know. Uh, so, and of course, you have to do your own research and due diligence of these names. But going back into it, you celebrate, or we have been celebrating fertility goddess, which is nothing wrong with size. I lack of understanding, because we all got here through fertility, which will cause sex, which is basically what they try to give you, took the knowledge and wisdom of that, you feel me? And you have to explain that uncomfortable conversation with your child just because they gave you the bunny and the egg play, which bunny represents what, fertility, because they reproduce a lot, and the egg symbolizes new life. But you are not knowing that, it's just a game, without understanding. But that's the sign and symbol of it. But they hide their wisdom of your mother goddess, you feel me? But you all get here through man and woman and man, you feel me? All men come through, or mankind come through the womb of a woman. So, with that being said, family, just know that, hey, there's truly nothing wrong with Easter per se. You just gotta know that it is a fertility holiday, and it is commercialized to make money, to hide, you feel me, the feminine energy of God, or what we'll say, Mother God, you know. So hey, yes, you can say it's the resurrection and whatnot, but hey, the resurrection of that said Christ wouldn't have happened unless he got birthed through what we say is Easter, but is Ishtar, or the Mother God. So that just been on my mother. That's just been on my mind, my heart, my soul, my spirit. Maybe I'll chime in about it, family. Otis.